morning. Welcome. It is Tuesday morning, October 28th, and we're looking at the Australian dollar, US dollar currency pair. I discussed this trade yesterday, so what I decided to do is I decided to outline it for you. If you recall, on yesterday's video, I told you to go long at 88.35 on a break up through this trading range. Even though the overall trend is down, we're looking for a counter trend move, which is simply a counter trend move against the current trend. So the trend is down, so we're looking to buy it, right? So the market penetrated up through the highs that I told you I needed to see before putting on a long position, right? So that was 88.35 was the trade. As you can see, the market has really rallied overnight. The initial stop loss on that trade, once that trade was executed, was directly below the low of this price bar. So it's at 87.91. 87.91. So the initial risk, and remember, this is a daily chart, folks. This is a daily chart. So we're only risking 44 pips on this trade, right? That's $440 per standard contract. Okay, remember that you got micros, minis, and standards. Standards, $10, right? A pip, which is a minimum price fluctuation for those of you that trade stocks or ETFs. A minimum price fluctuation on ETF or stock is 10 cents, right? Is a penny move, rather, right? A penny move, and depending on how many shares you have, that's what it translates into dollars, right? So a pip, okay, is a minimum price fluctuation. So you're risking 44 pips on this. I would look to take partial profits, and it's already hit this. Take partial profits at 88.80, looking at about 45 pips. And then more profits at 88.95. These are your objectives, okay? Let's take a look to see where it's traded so far last night. It traded up to 88.80, okay? Let's look at a 3-minute chart and see the exact activity that we saw and exactly where this trade was executed. Now, remember, these trades throughout the night. The most liquid market in the world are the currency pairs, with trillions exchanging hands every day. So you would obviously have to have a buy stop in to get long, right? You have to have a resting order to get long this market, waiting for that breakout. So we said we were looking at 88.35. This white horizontal line is 88.35. So as you can see here, last night, market traded up, almost got us filled, and then right in here, it went up through the 88.35, got us long right in here, and then immediately the market started to consolidate. Market pull back. Now remember, this is a 3-minute chart of the Australian US dollar. Okay, and again, my chart right now, we've got a 200 exponential moving average. We've got the gray action zone. We've got the blue action zone. And of course, we've got, green bars represent trend is up. Red bars denote that the trend is down. So as we were going long, the bars were green, of course. The trend was up. We were trading above the blue action zone, the gray action zone, and of course the 200 exponential, the purple line. The market pulled back, and hey, if you happen to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning, the market was at a better price. You could have bought it down in here, right, for this move up. So, but again, this trade was based on a daily chart. So no need to look at it on an intraday. I just want to show you where you would have been in. You would have been in right in here. And this is where the market has traded to, 88.80. And we're trading at 88.68 right now. Okay? Remember, okay? So remember, the stop is down at 87. Here, let's go back to that daily chart. See, it's a 3-minute. Let's go back to a daily. Okay? That initial risk was at 87.91, risking 44 pips, but the market's made quite a move in your favor. Okay, you could have taken some profits at 88.80. If you haven't, no big deal. Just put in a limit order at 88.80 right now. And I would just leave that sell stop at 87.91. Risking 44 pips is really nothing, especially executing off of a daily chart. 44 pips is really not a whole lot. So this trade's looking good. Let's take a look at a couple other currency pairs. The Euro US dollar. Obviously, this has been in a big downtrend for quite a while. I wouldn't be doing anything in here. The trade's already occurred, right? You should have been looking to short this thing back up into that gray action zone a while back, right? Let's take a look at the Japanese yen, right? I pointed this trade out to you last week as the market took out the high of 106.45. That was a nice trade. Got a little bounce up from there. The British pound US dollar looks just like the Euro US dollar. Then you got the Swiss franc US dollar. Not a whole lot going on there. You had inside, taking it out. What else? The Canadian dollar just gradually moving higher. We're in the midst of a small little pullback right now. And then the Euro dollar New Zealand. The buy was right in here, right? Trend change from down to up right in here. First pullback right in here. All right, so let's take a close look at that Australian US dollar and see if we can continue that rally today, okay? Have a profitable day, and I'll be back with you tomorrow. Bye, folks.